Mamma mia! What a spicy. God, God damn. The Super Mario Galaxy movie is the long-awaited sequel to the 2023 Super Mario movie, both films being directed by Michael Jelenic and Aaron Horvath, and both films starring Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach, and Jack Black as Bowser. This time around, we've added Brie Larson as Rosalinda and Benny Safdie as Bowser Jr., which I thought were some pretty cool additions to the movie. The first film took me by surprise in the sense that I didn't think it was going to have such cool themes and lessons for little kids to take away. The first movie dealt with being a hero, finding yourself, and overcoming your fears, whether it be through Mario, Luigi, or Peach, and I thought that was really great. I thought it expanded, it showed you the greater world of Mario without throwing too much at you and not doing it in a nostalgia bait or cheap way. I thought it was a really neat story with cool moments around it, and I was hoping we were going to get that for the sequel. And I think what we got was a TikTok movie. And what I mean by that is this movie feels like a symptom of a greater, bigger problem in cinema, which is the TikTokification of cinema. I think creators via whether it be TV shows or movies are facing a problem of having to focus on scenes that are going to be taken away as clips that you're going to see on TikTok, that you're going to see on YouTube Shorts, and they're being made with that in mind. So it's not that you're getting a scene that's a part of a bigger story. It's that you're just getting the scene so that you can watch it later on in your phone while you're doom scrolling, and that'll get you to watch the movie. I guess it's really unfortunate and really disappointing, just because I was hoping we were going to get more, especially in an era where I feel like video game movies aren't simple anymore. They're not just nostalgia bait. There are cool moments being thrown at you. It's actually cool, neat stories. I mean, you could look at the Sonic movies. Each one had a pretty interesting arc for Sonic and the other Sonic characters, and they had cool moments in between. And here, what we had was just a bunch of cool moments and not even a plot, not a story. No one really had an arc. No one overcame anything. It was just a bunch of a sequence of events that were pretty to look at. That was it. I never felt excitement. I never felt disappointment. I never felt anything else other than just being there. And I don't want this to be taken away as it's a bad movie, because it's not. It's super entertaining. That's really all it is. It's a movie I'd throw on in the background if I was going to be doing something, or if I had kids around and I needed them distracted for a little bit. Yeah, and that's unfortunate because the first one wasn't that. The first one was a pretty good time to watch in a movie theater, even if you're an adult, even if you're not a Mario fan. Uh, the movie wasted Rosalinda. Bowser Jr. was done pretty well. I think we had enough time with Benny Safdie, with Jack Black's Bowser. I thought their relationship was pretty cool, but Bowser's arc, and again, lack of an arc, was kind of thrown away last minute in the third act. Brie Larson's Rosalinda was practically absent in the movie. I think we had her for maybe 5 minutes in total. And again, no arc. She's just kind of a character that's there with some pretty cool moments. And that's, again, super disappointing. We focus heavily on Mario and Peach. I guess, if anything, you can kind of say this is Peach's movie, really. Mario just has cool moments in between, but yeah, no, there's a lack of a story here. It's just another, this character has gone on a journey, so we have to go after them and we have to go save the princess, and another one of those. Not that it's bad, it's just simple. It's just lack of a story, lack of a plot, lack of a lesson, just a bunch of cool moments. And that's super disappointing. I think the best part was there's a character in the movie that's a cameo and kind of a big part of the third act, a big character, I would say, that I don't want to spoil because it is a surprise, but it was announced via a movie character poster a few weeks ago, and that pissed me off a lot because it felt like if we're gonna have a cool Nintendo character that's maybe gonna lead to their own movie or maybe another game coming out, I don't want it announced via character posters on the internet. You know, it could have been a really cool moment in the cinema. Fans of that character and who know that IP would have freaked out. It would have been made for a really great theater experience. And instead, it felt like a cheap plot to get more people to come watch the movie. As if fans of that character, that's the Nintendo character, weren't going to come watch the Super Mario sequel. Mario is Nintendo's biggest IP, maybe the biggest IP in the world. It wasn't like showing this character via the poster was going to add a lot more money to the box office. It felt like a greedy move just to get more people to come. And overall, that's what the movie feels like. It feels like just a cash grab, no story, no plot. Arcs go nowhere and are forgotten, never worked on. Yeah, you're probably going to see this movie via TikTok or via YouTube Shorts when the algorithm decides it. But overall, I wouldn't go watch it in theaters. I'd wait till it hits streaming or, again, hits your TikTok, which is disappointing, but oh well. Well, thank you guys for watching. That's it for this review, and I'll see you next time.